I'm Jaxon.
And I'm Dylan.
And this is Wacky News.
Welcome to Wacky News. My name is Dylan. This is a podcast for kids, about kids, and presented to you by kids. My brother Jaxon and I will share neat stories every week for you to discuss with your friends on the school bus, during lunch, or whenever you want.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Wacky News. I'm Jaxon, your host with the most. Oh yeah, and my sister Dylan is here too.
Your hostess with the mostest.
We interview Chef Egg, the host of Chef Egg's Cooking Egg Experience, and the author of illustrated kids' book, The Kitchen Comes to Life.
Chef Egg is also going to teach us, and you, our Wacky News listeners, how to make a kid-friendly dish for Thanksgiving.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I love to teach people how to cook, and I do it all the time, every single day, and it makes me very, very happy. Do you guys like to cook?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I like helping Mommy with baking cookies.
Oh, you like helping Mommy baking cookies. That's very good. But what about making dinner and lunches every single day?
I only made my sandwich twice, probably.
Okay, and what about you? Do you like making your lunch?
It's boring.
It's boring. Well, I love teaching people how to cook. Do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I think it's a lot of fun, but also I want to give you the skills you need to succeed in the kitchen. And when you guys are succeeding in the kitchen, you are leading a healthy and vibrant lifestyle. You're tasting new things, like we're going to have new desserts that we're going to taste today. Mm-hmm. You can learn about different cultures. Do you guys like Chinese food?
Yeah.
Thai food?
I mostly like the Chinese rice.
Yes, I love the Chinese rice.
It's so sticky.
Said you like Italian food? You like spaghetti?
Yeah.
And have you guys ever had Indian food?
Yeah.
These are all some of my favorite foods. And when you learn more about the food, you learn about the culture and you learn about the people. It makes you a more worldly person, more experienced with flavors and cultures. And you can have more fun that way. I think it's a lot of fun sharing new flavors with people. But do you know what else I like to do?
What?
I like to have live cooking classes where I get young people like you or old people like Mommy and Daddy, and I'll put them in a classroom. So we teach them how to make great food, but we also make it fun and we make it very easy for them. But do you know what else I like to do?
What?
I like to make videos and put them online and teach people how to cook. And I have fans all the way in Australia. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made a cookbook. But it's not a cookbook. It's actually a storybook for kids. So I made this storybook for kids, and it's got all of these characters that introduce you to different parts of the kitchen. Have you guys seen my cooking show yet?
No, not yet.
I have the coolest cooking show, and it's for kids just your size.
That's cool.
And there are little people that live in my kitchen, and they teach me things about safety and sanitation and knife skills, and we have a lot of fun. And the first episode of the show, we make pizza. Do you guys like pizza?
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of pizza?
Cheese.
Cheese pizza is my favorite kind of pizza too. What about you?
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
Where can we see your show?
You guys can see my show at my website. It is called cookingwithegg.com, and you can also find it on YouTube. You just go on your computer and type in Chef Egg's Cooking Egg Experience. But you can definitely find it at www.cookingwithegg.com, and you can learn about the different characters that live in my kitchen. You can learn different recipes. We have a blog, and we also have things like little lessons that you can learn. So you can learn how to wash your hands. Do you guys know how to change Fahrenheit degrees to Celsius degrees?
No.
You can learn that at my website. You can learn how to pack a nice lunch on my website. You can watch videos and then make those recipes in your own kitchen. So there's a lot of stuff for the whole entire family to enjoy.
Can you say your website again?
My website is www.cookingwithegg.com. And if you want to learn more about me, you can go to chefegg.com.
Mm-hmm. Is your book there too?
You can totally buy my book at my websites, and you can also go to Amazon.com and purchase the digital ebook.
That's awesome.
Do you think that's awesome?
Yeah.
Do you think it's super awesome?
I wish I had an Amazon account though.
Oh, that means that there's something like that in your future, isn't there? Do you have a job? Do you have a credit card?
I do my laundry.
That's a household function, friend.
I like selling art when I go to the Honey Honey at Deep Creek.
Yeah, that sounds cool. That seems like a job. Yes, yeah.
I like
selling art is good. I do all of those things. Do you guys know what else I like to do?
What?
I like to eat. Do you know what my favorite thing to eat is?
What?
I'm gonna take a guess.
Take a guess.
Eggs.
Nope. Good guess, though. I like to eat tacos. Do you guys like tacos?
Yeah, because we never had them in like probably a year.
You haven't had tacos in probably a year? I doubt that highly. In my household, we eat tacos almost every other day.
I love tacos.
And do you know what I do the morning after I eat tacos?
What?
I scramble up some eggs and I make breakfast tacos with bacon and avocados and black beans and sauteed onions and peppers. And my friend, do you know what she made us?
What?
She made us fresh salsa that she put in cans or she put in little jars. And we can enjoy that fresh salsa whenever we want. And it's all the way from the summertime.
I'm not a fan of salsa, but that sounds cool.
Do you know what my favorite kids book is?
What?
Dragons Love Tacos. Have you guys ever read that book before?
No.
Oh, you guys should get hip and go to the library and get Dragons Love Tacos.
Chef Egg, how did you get your name?
Well, I grew up in a neighborhood where there was lots of kids. And when I was very young, the kids used to throw me up in the air at the swimming pool, and I would get into a little egg shape. So wherever I went, people would call me Little Egg. So then I got bigger and bigger and bigger, and the name Egg stuck. So when I became a chef, and I wanted to teach people how to cook, I thought the name Chef Egg would be a very good name. What do you think about that name?
That's awesome. How long have you been a chef?
I have been cooking for 20 years. And I love to cook, but do you know what I like to do more than cook? I like to eat. And eating is my favorite thing. So if you want to be a good eater, you have to be a good cook.
What do you do with kids to help them learn how to cook?
Well, I think that's a great question. What I do with kids to help them learn how to cook is that I like to get recipes that are tasty and delicious, but also very healthy. And I like to make something that you can help your family make together. So today I have some really cool recipes for us to make, and we're going to make something that is going to be themed around Thanksgiving. Do you guys like Thanksgiving food?
Yes.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Turkey.
What is your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Stuffing.
Stuffing sounds really good. Do you like stuffing with things in it or just bread stuffing?
Just bread.
Yeah. Sometimes they put oysters in stuffing.
Ew.
I know, that sounds yucky myself. Sometimes they put cranberries and walnuts, but you can put anything in a stuffing, but I'm a traditional stuffing guy myself. Do you guys want to talk about the food that we're going to make today?
Yeah.
All right, well, get over here. All right, check it out, dudes. We are going to make a pumpkin and chocolate pudding. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Well, what do we need first? Well, this is called our mise en place. Can you guys say mise en place? Yeah, that's good. How about you over there? Can you say mise en place?
No.
No? Well, that's French, and it means everything in its place. So before we start cooking, do you know what we have to do?
No.
We have to get all of our ingredients out, but we also have to wash our hands. Do you guys want to take a break to wash our hands?
Yes.
All right, let's head over to the sink. And this is especially important when you are going to cook for a large group of people. Do you have Thanksgiving at your house?
No.
No? Do you have family and friends around for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. So we've got to have our clean hands. Are you all clean over there?
Yeah.
Beautiful. So come on over here, guys. This is what we're going to do. We've got some canned pumpkin. Does that look good?
Yeah.
And this is the same canned pumpkin that you would use to make like a pumpkin pie. So I want you to put 2 scoops of pumpkin in there. 2 big scoops of pumpkin in there. That's one. Keep going. One big one. Fantastic. Have you done this before?
No.
That is great.
I think I mixed like dough before.
Okay,
Tori.
all right. Now I need some help from you over here. I'm going to show you what I want you to do, and then you're going to do it, all right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take this spoon, and this is an avocado, all right? We're going to take this avocado, and we're going to scoop it all the way out, just like that. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I'll give you this over here. And you can scoop it out. Now, avocados are very healthy for us. They're good for our skin and our nails. They have healthy fats. They're also really good, but they're also smushy. So this is going to help be the base of our pudding without adding cream and eggs and things like that. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Now, does that look like pudding right there?
No.
Can we tell our listeners what this looks like?
It looks like barf.
It looks like barf. I'll take that. I will take that. Now check this out. We need a little bit of vanilla. Does that smell good? Just smell it.
No.
Does it smell good?
It smells good.
I think it smells really good.
I hope.
So we need a little bit of vanilla, just a little capful, just like that. Looking awesome. Now what is this over here? This is agave nectar. So we're going to use this as our sweetener. So what I want one of you guys to do is hold this. This is a third of a cup. You're going to hold this just like this. You're going to open this up and pour it in here until we have reached 1/3 of a cup. You got it? So these are things that kids can do. We can measure, and we can squeeze, and we can mix, and we can do all types of things. And things that I think that kids should need supervision for in the kitchen is using knives and cooking at the stove and lifting heavy objects. But we like Mom and Dad to do that, right?
Yeah.
All right, keep going. You got to squeeze that bad boy. So do you guys know where agave nectar comes from?
Flowers.
It comes from the agave plant, which is a cactus. And they boil the agave down until this sweet, delicious nectar comes out. That's perfect. All right, you're all done.
Can we pour it in?
All good. You're going to pour that in, my friend. Indeed. Looking good. So check this out. So that looks really, really nice. All right. Next up, we need this. I want you guys to smell this. What does that smell like?
Chocolate.
It smells like chocolate, but I would like you guys just taste it. Just take a little pinch and taste it. What's it taste like? Does it taste like delicious sweet chocolate?
Disgusting.
It tastes kind of disgusting. So chocolate without any sugar is very, very bitter. And what we have here is unsweetened chocolate, okay? So what we are going to do right over here is measure out some of this chocolate powder. And I'd like you to hold this there. Does that look good? We'll take this and we'll do about 1/3 of a cup. I know it doesn't taste so good, but did we put something sweet in this bowl already?
Yeah.
All right, now pour it in.
I still have a taste in my mouth.
All right, we're looking good, guys. First, I want you to chop up. See that? I just want you to chop up that avocado in there. So give that a mix. You're going to chop up that avocado, and we're mixing the sugar and the vanilla and the agave nectar and the pumpkin and the...
That looks like brownie mix.
Now it looks a little bit like brownie mix. Very, very nice.
Brownies are my favorite food besides spaghetti.
Spaghetti and brownies? Would you have brownies in your spaghetti? Maybe some brownies after? Now, I want you guys to stop real quick, okay? And take these spoons out. And this recipe is really good for kids that have allergies that can't have dairy. Do you guys have any friends that can't have dairy foods?
No, I don't know.
No? Now, check this out, dudes. We've got this. It looks really nice, but it's a little bit chunky. So I have an immersion blender. Do you guys know what an immersion blender is? An immersion blender is a blender on a stick. You'll see it right over here. So check this out. I'm going to use this. And this is something that adults will use, but kids can use it with adults because it's very safe. Because watch this. The blade is protected in there. You guys see that? So I can make... You ever had homemade tomato soup?
No.
You like spaghetti, right? You like spaghetti sauce?
Not really.
No. Do you put butter and cheese on your pasta?
Put butter on it.
All right, I can dig that. So check this out. So we blend this up. Can you see how it gets nice and smooth?
Yeah.
Better if you make a big batch, but this is fine. There you go. Does that look like pudding now?
Looks like brownie mix.
All right. Beautiful. So this comes off, and this is a really safe tool to use when we're cooking together, okay? So we get everything out of there. Now this looks really nice, but we need to taste it because it might need a little bit more chocolate. It might need a little bit more sweetener in it, but you don't know unless you taste it. So good. Here, you want to lick the side of this?
Yeah.
Not with your tongue, with your finger. What do you think? Pretty good?
Kind of. Yeah, I like avocados. I like it.
You can't even taste the avocados. They're just to make it creamy. So this looks really good. Look at that. You like it?
Yeah.
What we want to do is we want to take these little bowls over here. We'll take 2, 1 for each of you. So we're going to take this and scoop it right out. Looking good, huh? And it's definitely a sweet dessert treat, but it's a little bit healthier than a chocolate pudding is going to be. But we can't serve this up just like this. We always have to add a little bit of a garnish, right? And do you guys know what a garnish is?
No.
Garnish is something that goes on top to make it look really pretty. So does this look pretty good, guys?
Yeah.
And you guys made it all yourself, right? A little help from Chef Egg, but do you know what we have to put on top?
No. But it still looks like brownie mix.
Yeah. What are we going to put on top?
Sunflower seeds.
Well, we have some sunflower seeds over here, absolutely. And these sunflower seeds are like a garnish. So I want you to put your hand out just like this. And I want you guys to take a big pinch and just put it right on top. That looks beautiful, right? Not a lot, just a little bit. Beautiful, all over. Wonderful. That's awesome. And that just makes it really pretty, so when people look at it, they go, man, that's going to be tasty, right? But before we start to eat, I want to ask you guys a question. Did you eat all of your vegetables today?
We didn't have anything.
Oh, man. So before we have dessert, we've got to eat all of our dinner. In my house, we call that the Clean Plate Club. So come on over. We're going to grab some fresh spoons for you guys, and we're going to get some feedback as to how this tastes. 2 fresh spoons for my friends, and you guys can crush it. What do you guys think? Pretty good?
Yeah.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
We would eat that all day long? Do you know what I could do with this to make it for an extra special cold treat?
What?
I could put it in a popsicle mold and put it in a freezer and then have these kind of avocado pumpkin chocolate pudding popsicles. That would be really good, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions for me about this recipe?
No.
No?
We'll have the recipe on the show notes at podcastplayground.com. Chef Egg, that was awesome. What's next?
Well, my young little friends, we are going to make a little apple pie. But oftentimes, apple pie is a very long process to do. You've got to make a dough, and you need to slice apples, do all kinds of stuff. So what we're going to do is make a little mini apple pie roll-up using some prepared puff pastry. Do you guys know what puff pastry is?
No.
It's a French dough that has little layers of butter in it. So when it puffs up, it gets really puffy and nice and crispy and golden brown. So come on over here. I've got some apples. You guys like apples?
Yeah.
What's your favorite kind of apple?
The green apple.
Green apple, Granny Smith. That's a good one. Red apple, Red Delicious. Do you know there's like a million different kinds of apples? And
Is there pink apples?
There are. They're called pink lady apples.
Can I have some?
I don't have any of those, but they all taste different. Some are sweet and some are sour and some are everything in between. So we've got these diced apples right here. Do they look good?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got to make a little butter mixture. So what I want you guys to do is take that bowl of butter right there. I'm going to take a spoonful of brown sugar. And I want you to take a little sprinkle, just a little sprinkle of cinnamon right in there. Keep going. That's perfect. Awesome. Now I want you to take this and I want you to mix this all up so it's nice and creamy. Hold the bowl with your hand. There you go. And just mix it up. There you go. The butter gets kind of sticky, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Nice.
It smells good.
Yeah, you like that cinnamon, right? Wait till you smell what it smells like when we put it in the oven. It's going to be totally awesome. That's some light stirring, my friend. I want you to get in there. When you're cooking, guys, you got to get in there, okay? You got to stir. You got to chop. You got to do the job. Looking good. Let's put a little more brown sugar in there for you. This is just light brown sugar.
Can I have some brown sugar?
No, not yet. We need it for our recipe. So that looks great. Let me take that from there, my friend. Looking good. So we want this to be nice and creamy. So watch this.
Now it looks like probably crushed up sandwich bread.
Crushed up sandwich bread. All right, I'll take that.
It looks like the stuff Mom wants me to eat.
What's the stuff Mommy wants you to eat?
Mom wants me to eat hummus.
Ooh, it does look a little bit like hummus, but does it smell like hummus? Smell.
No.
It smells like brown sugar. That smells so
smell
good.
anything when
So check this out, guys. I'm gonna put a little bit of this butter mixture, and I'll do that a little bit. I've got 3 pieces over here. And we'll do that a little bit for everybody's piece. Just a little bit of butter. Probably about a tablespoon of this butter mixture.
Can I try?
Well, if a little gets on your finger and you taste it, I'm not going to be mad at that, okay?
I do.
And that's what's so great about cooking with your family and friends is that you do get to taste things and have new flavor experiences. I think it's very important. Now we've got a little bit of butter. Now watch what I do first. First step, we're going to take this butter and we're going to spread it out in a straight line all over. Sometimes you've got to share the space when you're cooking with friends and family. How's that? You like that?
Mm-hmm. This is a
Yeah.
little harder than spreading peanut butter.
It's a little bit harder than spreading peanut butter, but it'll be much tastier when it's all done. Here you go. And this is prepared puff pastry. Now we've taken the sheets and cut them into about 2-inch strips. Looks good, guys. All right, let me see what you got. Very nice. Have you guys done this before?
No.
All right, let me see that, brother. Looking good. Nice even layer all the way down. All right. On
For
to...
me, bigger ones are easier than small ones.
Yeah, it seems as though that is the truth, my friend. So check it out. We've got some of these delicious apples over here, okay? So what I want you guys to do, take a few apples, and we're just going to line it up just like this. Just a few apples, okay? And you need to put it in a straight line. There you go.
I got too much.
That's okay. Here, take a few and pop it in a straight line. You got it. It's all right to make a mess. It's okay to mess up. It's all right to have some of the apples as a snack. Now, that looks really good, guys. I've got some walnuts, okay? And these are crushed walnuts, and I'll give everybody a little bit of handful of walnuts, and we just put those right in the middle. And you don't want too much, just a little bit. This looks awesome, guys. Great work. How are those apples over there?
Good.
Are they making it into the roll-up or just your mouth?
Just my mouth.
Just your mouth? Beautiful job, guys. Just like I have it right over here. So we've got that brown sugar and butter with a little bit of cinnamon. We've got the chopped apples, and we've got some walnuts all on our puff pastry.
I'm guessing that we roll it up.
You're guessing properly, my friend. So watch what I do. We want to take this and we want to twist it up. There you go. Just like that. Now we have a muffin tin. And we're going to place them right in that muffin tin. Beautiful. More apples for you?
Yeah.
All right.
I like the dough.
You like the raw dough? It's pretty good? All right. So, what's the first thing that we do?
Lay them out.
Lay them out. You got it. Second thing that we do?
Put so fluffy.
Remember that we got that butter.
Lamb butter.
And use your finger to spread it out just like I'm doing. This looks so good, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Does it smell good too?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So cooking is all about smelling, and it's all about the sound as well. We'll be able to hear the butter and everything sizzling up when this bakes up properly. Perfect. Great job, guys. That's great. A little more butter for you. You got it. All right, brother. That's perfect. And we're going to take those apples like we did last time, and we'll take a few of those little diced apples. This is what we call a small dice of apple. And remember, not too much. We want equal distribution of delicious butter and walnuts and apples and crust. And everything goes together. There's some walnuts for you. There are some walnuts for you, sir. And some more walnuts for Chef Egg. Looking good, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys ever think that learning how to cook would be so much fun?
Yeah.
How about you?
I don't know.
All right, and then we're going to twist it up. You can tell your friends, you can say, who's twisting? And then that's beautiful. You got one for me, brother?
Now I do.
Beautiful. Pop it right in there, friend. All right, this looks great, guys. So does this look very good right now?
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to look even better when it's all baked up?
Yeah.
So we're going to put this in a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes until it's golden brown. You guys ready to rock?
Yeah.
Now, do you think before you do this that you should have adult supervision to use the oven?
Yes.
I think that would be a very good thing.
Can I put it in?
You can. Do you have adult supervision? You've got super chef supervision. So we'll walk over here. Now, before you open up the oven, we're going to stand back when I open the oven up because the hot air is going to rush out, okay? So it rushes out. I want you to put it in the middle of the oven. Be very, very careful, okay? Beautiful job. And we're going to close it up, and we're going to put the timer on for 20 minutes and come back, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know what we have coming up next?
What?
We have to take our snack out of the oven.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go check on that right now, and you guys get ready to eat, okay?
Hooray!
You guys ready to rock?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Open your eyes. Take a look.
Whoa.
Do those
They
look
look like
good?
croissants.
They look like croissants. Does that look good to you?
Yeah.
All right, so we have to let these cool for a few minutes, and then we're going to enjoy it, okay?
Yep. Thank you.
Chef Egg, what's your website again?
My website is cookingwithegg.com, and you can watch my television show, and you can learn how to cook with all of your friends and family.
That sounds awesome.
Yay. Chef Egg, thank you so much for teaching us how to cook these. This is going to be great. Everyone can try these and love them for Thanksgiving. And you can find this recipe on the show notes at podcastplayground.com.
As always, thank you so much for downloading and listening to our show.
If you like what you hear, don't keep us a secret. Tell your friends and teachers to go to podcastplayground.com and check us out.
And also subscribe to Toothy Trivia while you're there. No more rushing or brushing. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye!